Hello PointPay family. Welcome back to our traditional AMA session. My name is Vladimir Kardapoltsev, CEO of PointPay, and this is the opening for our November AMA session, the first AMA session of this series. And as always, with me is Diana. Hello, Diana.
Hello, everyone.
So Diana, yes again, was kind enough to help me out with this AMA session. She collected all of your questions and she will be presenting me. She will be presenting those to me at the end of this segment. And next week we will also be releasing the second version of this AMA session. Just to give you some heads up for the December AMA. We'll do a small recap of what's been happening in December. Long story short, we're developing the futures and the redesign of the platform at the moment, so that's kind of the major updates. I doubt that we will be able to release it by the end of the year. It will probably be in Q1. Also, we'll recap at that AMA session what we've done throughout the year, etc., etc., etc. So it will be kind of one long AMA session like we used to do back in the day. Maybe we'll have some questions in the end. I'm not sure. Diana will probably be able to squeeze in probably a couple. So yeah, that's what's going to happen in December. We might release it on the 31st, which I think is going to be the last Thursday or Wednesday. Either way, it's going to be the last week of December or first of January. I'll have to confer with my marketing managers to make sure that everything is going smoothly. Okay, and let's get back to this video. So it's great to see you all here. In this video, we'll walk through our plans for Christmas and the New Year's activities, and we'll share some updates about our Black Friday campaign, which will start tomorrow. So tomorrow is the Black Friday. Hopefully you've done some shopping. I've been on Amazon. There is nothing there, and I thought that I'm going to be able to snap up something very, very exciting. Last year I bought a air fryer, Philips air fryer for 40 euros, which is absolutely nothing. But this year, yeah, I don't see anything good of value, unfortunately. So we'll see. But here at PointPay, we obviously have to keep up with the trend. So we are doing the Black Friday campaign, which I'm going to talk about later, and we'll go through some couple of points from our current roadmap and the upcoming platform improvements that I've already briefly mentioned previously. So before we begin, I want to ask you to like and subscribe. So like this video, subscribe to this channel. There is a big blue button if you haven't already done so. Give us a comment, just simple hi will do. It really helps us grow. And press the bell button if you already subscribed to us. So every single time when we release a new video, you will get a notification, so you will be able to watch it first. So our first topic for today is Black Friday. So it's a day that many people look forward to. Discounts everywhere, shops, complete for attention. Everyone is hunting for best deals, as I said before. I tried to do so. Well, I'm going to try it tomorrow again, but I think it's becoming harder and harder. And I personally think it's kind of a marketing gimmick. If you compare the prices, what they were previously, I don't think there is much difference at all. I personally think that they hike up the prices beforehand so they could reduce it afterwards. But from time to time there are a couple of gems that you can buy, and I don't live in America, so I don't think it really applies to me. Here in Europe, it's kind of more conservative and everybody still regards it as an American thing. So, uh, of course, here at PointPay, we want to surprise you, and that is why we have launched our kind of most one of our most popular promotions. So, drum roll, trading fees will be zero on PointPay Exchange for Black Friday only and for the next couple of days. So if you decided to trade or go all in, there's going to be 100% discount on all the fees. Every trading pair will be with zero fees without any exception. So yeah, if you want to trade, if you want to stock up, if you want to exercise some trading strategies free of charge, this is the day for you. So the campaign has already started today, the 27th of November, and it will run for 5 days until December the 2nd. So you have Friday, this weekend, and a couple of more days afterwards to enjoy the unlimited trading without any fees. So um, don't wait to take an advantage. You still have a whole weekend to trade any trading pair that you want. Maybe you want to stock up on some meme coins, some obscure meme coins, or maybe you want to buy some Bitcoin, which is going through a bit of a tumble at the moment. But nonetheless, I think it's the perfect time for you to do so. And previously, when we've had those campaigns, they were incredibly popular with our community. So, along with the current promotions, we are already preparing for the long festive season celebrated around the world. Obviously, that's Christmas and the New Year. So, since these days, kind of these holidays are incredibly big and universal, our activities will match their scale. So, major prizes, big discounts, and fun events that hopefully will feel even more magical, So, what exactly are we preparing? So, I cannot share all the details yet, but I can tell you that we are working on gift boxes or mystery boxes for our kind of most avid traders. And yes, there will be kind of real digital boxes that will open up, and there will be a present that will be popping up with some, animation, hopefully, filled with some valuable offers, maybe some assets, NFTs, maybe user levels, trading things, full of very, very, very pleasant surprises. So, we are still finalizing the concept, and the format may change since we have full month ahead of us. But I think we will be announcing something probably in the next couple of weeks. Probably in the first couple of weeks of Advent. So yeah. Sorry, let me have a sip of tea. So yeah. And yes, as I said before, the format may change as we still have a full month ahead of us. But the general idea will be quite simple. You will have to participate in certain activities to earn points, and when you complete those activities, you will exchange them for a gift box that will contain certain prizes. So, and as I said before, inside you will find things like user levels, time limited fee discounts, maybe some PXP tokens, NFTs, blah 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 blah, etc etc etc. It's going to be very very magical and fun, and the final list will be published just before the release, so you can all see and observe what we have on offer for you. And to be clear, the rewards will not be completely random. You will know kind of what you're expected to unlock. So yeah, gift prizes, festive mood. I think you can already feel the festive seasonal spirit, without I think with our current plans, you definitely can. Um, I've been going to some carol practices myself in my local church. So, I'm feeling Christmassy already, and next week is going to be the first week of Advent, which is going to be quite exciting as well. So now I think we have covered all of the promotional events that we have planned for you in the next couple of weeks. But I also have promised some updates, so let's move on. So before I continue, I want to note that the following developments are planned for the end of next year. And if something will shift, and it might shift, please don't judge me and our team too harshly. Um, so, first of all, as I mentioned before, let's start with the futures trading. So, futures have been on our roadmap for quite a while, and now we're bringing them into life. The first system will already begin, first kind of, preliminary system will be completed by the end of this year, but the full testing and release will be scheduled for Q1 next year. So we already signed quite a lot of contracts with the liquidity providers. We have already done some development. The MVP internally should be released next week, so we can all have a look at it. But yes, as I said before, I think it's incredibly important to polish everything and to deliver everything quite smoothly, so people will have a high quality experience. So futures will be integrated into our current exchange. There is going to be no separate apps or screens or anything like that. You will simply see some kind of buttons and menus there. And functionally, it would be, I think, quite similar to the futures trading that you've experienced on any other platform. So next, we are preparing. Also, to be said, there's going to be another futures wallet there, and I think that is it. And there's going to be a separate contract as well that you will have to agree to. That's kind of a legal disclaimer thing that we have to do. But apart from that, that is all you have to know. The MVP should be released, not MVP, but kind of the beta version should be released sometime next week for us internally. We will be testing it, improving it, and hopefully sometime in Q1 you will be able to see the fully fledged product that I have promised for a very, very, very long time. So it will be finally here in just a couple of weeks, in a month and a bit. So hopefully you will see all of those things there. So second of all, that I wanted to discuss is we're planning a release of the new referral and affiliate systems. Today you can already invite users and receive bonuses on our platform from the activity of your referrals. And I think, the system works not too badly, but there is always some room for improvement. So that's why we've decided to overhaul it completely. So the new version, both for you and your invited friends. So the difference between the old version and new version is that both you and your invited friend will receive the benefits when you kind of share the referral link, and you will be able to see how rewards are distributed between you and the person that you've invited. So that is not all. So we plan some milestone bonuses. For example, once someone reaches a specific trading volume, both the user and the person who invited them may receive a bonus reward of, I don't know, something like $25 or something. So we're kind of polishing all of those things off. But yes, it will be released quite soon. Sorry. The affiliate program, on the other hand, will be more advanced and more scalable version of referral. So it's designed more for influencers and media creators that we're planning to invite en masse to our platform, that would be able to bring large audiences. Their rewards and their kind of terms and conditions will be more relevant to thousands of users as opposed to kind of an individual user maybe inviting a couple of his friends over. So, yeah, all the final numbers will be announced at launch. But I can already say that overall results will be higher compared to the previous system. So, yeah, pretty much get ready to invite your friends if you haven't already done so. And also, in order to support these changes, we are also updating our UI elements. In fact, we're planning to release a full kind of spectrum of UI improvements to the platform. This is something that we have to do kind of every year and a bit. You know, we have to constantly make improvements to the design of our platform, to the design of our apps, because the industry is moving forward and we kind of have to keep pace. So we're planning to do so as well. I've already seen all of the final screens, but yeah, it looks absolutely amazing, but you will be able to see them hopefully by the end of the year, maybe in January. But the design process is over. Our front end developers are busy at it, but you know, those things take a bit of time. So, yeah. And pretty much if you will experience any issues, you know, please reach out to our support team. Starting from next month, you will be able to see all of those improvements. We will not be releasing them all at once. We will be releasing them kind of section by section. So we will do some improvements on some screens of the app. We will do some improvements on pages like staking, wallet, personal profile, blah, 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 blah. And we will be releasing them, I think, as they become available. So we're planning to finish all of these off by the end of Q1. But the design for all of those is already complete. So yeah, and yeah, just a note to say about our wonderful support team. AI will never replace them. This is our USP, that you know, every single time you contact somebody from our support team, you get to talk to a real person. But obviously, you know, certain questions could be answered by AI because we quite often get questions that are repeated. So we will be implementing certain things on our platform where you will be able to ask a question and the system will give you that question if it's something general. But if it's something that relates to your account, to withdrawals, blah, 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 that will be done by a real person. But quite often, you know, as we see, we already have kind of those internal documents. When people ask a certain thing, we have to reply in a certain way. So all of those protocols are ready, and we have FAQ kind of sections that not that many people read. So we will be implementing a system where you will be able to access information a lot quicker through AI. But obviously, for things like withdrawal, deposits, KYCs, blah, 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 that will still be done by a regular person, because we think that's quite important for you to kind of make sure that you're not just a number in a book, you know, that you're a real person, deals with you. Okay, I think we have to wrap up with the announcements on this note. It's been 20 minutes, which is a good time. I think we still have about 5 minutes to for Diana to ask me a couple of questions, and then we can wrap up with this video there. Okay, Diana, here's your turn.
Okay, so the first question is, it seems like PointPay development is going slowly. For example, one will be able to trade PXP with BTC or ETH.
Why would you want to trade Bitcoin, PXP with Bitcoin or ETH? That's how I don't get. We are, you know, we're linked with the USDT. I think that's more enough for anybody. But obviously, if there's going to be a demand for trading with PXP, getting a PXP BTC pair or PXP ETH pair, that could be done. You could also, what we could do, we could do it synthetically. It's called a synthetic pair. So it's pretty much PXP is traded with the USDT and USDT is traded with Bitcoin, and we create a synthetic pair that will get like kind of one-to-one value, if that makes sense. So that something like that could be easily done, but I honestly don't think there is any demand for it at the moment. That's why we are not ready to introduce it yet, because most of the trading is done, in my opinion, through USDT, because that's kind of a stable way of converting currencies and seeing where your portfolio is going. And I think linking it to BTC or ETH is going to add another level of complexity. But yes, we could create a synthetic pair very, very easily. I don't think that should be any problem with that, but I honestly don't think there is any demand for it. So yeah, that's your answer.
Okay, so the second and the last question is, when will PointPay launch a new marketing campaign?
Well, the new campaign is scheduled to begin in December this year. We will gradually start reaching out to more and more people in January. As I said before, we are going to be doing a campaign before we launch the futures trading. So there's going to be quite a lot of marketing to do with that. And we will obviously be reaching out with KOLs, influencers, doing some promotional activities. Some agreements are already in progress. Our goal is to kind of increase the platform activity and attract new users. And we also plan to launch kind of more platform-based events where you can participate and earn the rewards. So yeah, that is all planned for next year, beginning of next year, and some preparations are already in place. So yeah, do keep an eye on it. Yeah. Is that the last one?
Yes, that was the last question. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so this brings us to the end of our first November AMA video. I think it turned out to be quite meaningful and full of updates and exciting plans ahead. So hopefully you will not miss out the next video, which will come out on Thursday next week. I will record it, on the other hand, in just a couple of minutes. I'm just going to go and grab more coffee and I will record it for the next week. But apart from that, we will probably talk about our new P2P platform and some new updates. Yeah, so please tune in and have a wonderful day and have a wonderful week. Thank you.